I got an explosion of credits recently for music that I've got that played on over 260 TV shows. And I'm going to share with you how I did that on this new episode coming up right after this intro. Join me in my mission to help put at least 50,000 music artists on the right track to be independently successful with their music, to turn the talent that they have with their voice into gold. My name is Billy Nellis, and welcome to the Golden Voice Podcast. Boom! All right, so I'm super proud to share this milestone with you guys because I recently discovered that my music is getting played left, right, and center of all kind of shows, TV shows, reality TV shows, all the sports networks, and everywhere. And it's absolutely an amazing milestone to share with you guys. All right, so the way that it happened is that, usually you get quarterly deposits from, the royalty checks that you receive from your PRO, right? Your performance rights organization for the country or the area that you're in. And the one that I recently got was significantly higher than usual. So I'm like, something's going on. And I think I'm on track for something amazing that's happening right now. So with that said, I got the royalty check. I log in, and to my surprise, I noticed that I started to get royalties for music that played on the Olympics, all kinds. And what's amazing is that it would get played for a good 2 minutes in some segments and some of the episodes that aired and everything. And I was like, wow, this is absolutely amazing. Then I noticed that, my music was also on the PGA One Shot reality show for the tour and everything. And that's also amazing. Before all of this happened, I had a couple placements on shows, commercials, TV, and all that good stuff. Some of them that I expanded locally here in Toronto for one of the biggest jewelry brands that is out here. You know what I mean? One of Drake's jewelers and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? I had stuff on, Microsoft, BMX company, and some other stuff. But it wasn't nothing like what it is now. So here's what I did, and here's how it happened. And a little bit, ashamed to reveal that, but it took me about 8 years to fully get in the game in the way that I'm in right now. And it only took me 1 month to really tweak my approach, change a few things to really get in the door in a much bigger way. And that's what I want to share with you right now. So first thing that I actually did was to get coaching and accountability from someone that was doing it at a large scale. And I'm going to give a big shout out to my guy, Clint, over at Clint Productions for giving me the game. You see what I'm saying? Give me the sauce for, to help me actually do what I was able to achieve. You see what I'm saying? And just by following the steps, just by him, check out my approach and just overall look over my shoulder to see what I was doing. He was able to, guide me through the process, adjust a few things. And I got in the door of a music licensing library. You know what I mean? That's the second step. And my approach was, I was intentional with it. So what I did is I created or composed 20 tracks that I knew would possibly get placed on TV shows and in that library specifically. And, you have to do a little bit of due diligence with the people that you're going to approach because, with the music that you're going to compose, you have to be intentional in a way where if it's a specific genre, and I'm guilty of this sometimes because I always just think like, oh, I need to be versatile. I need to cover grounds on so many genres and stuff like that. But you have to be, intentional by, expanding on one specific genre of music that you're comfortable and that fits with your style. And this is the value that you're going to bring on the table of a music supervisor or music licensing company so that you can get in. You know what I mean? So I was a little bit intentional. I approached a person that said, hey, I have, music in the lanes or in the genre of this type and this type. And, back then it was hip hop orchestral cues and beats, right? So I approached them with that. Surprisingly, they're like, send over some stuff. And in the beginning, they didn't even, they actually denied what I originally submitted, because I, sent them a variety of tracks that I thought that maybe they would have interested in, that they would be interested in. The guy ended up, declining. You know what I mean? He said, nah, that's not really what we're looking for right now, and maybe in the near future we'll do something. And I flipped it around and said, you know what? Actually, I have, I can cover grounds. What is it that you're looking for? I mostly compose hip hop, orchestral music and stuff like that. And like, okay, sure. So send us 20 tracks in that aligns with this, and then we'll go from there. And then from me sending those 20 tracks, 10 of them got selected. So I ended up getting a deal with 10 of them as a beat album. And I became one of the top hip hop composers in the music licensing library. You know what I mean? And then following that, I was, I had to submit all the edits, right? So 15-second, 30-second edit, 60-second, sting ending, all the edits and all the different cuts that you would need, for the editor that, would work on these shows or on these TV shows, reality TV shows, and stuff like that. Like, I'm telling you right now, my music is getting played on all the sports networks, right? NHL, like ESPN, CBC, CBS, all of them, you know what I mean? NHL, NBA, a lot of pre-game stuff, after game stuff, MLB for baseball, golf, all of them. This is crazy. And then some reality TV shows like on HGTV and all that good stuff, Showtime, boxing shows, Cartoon Network, some TV series that are like all over the place. So basically, everywhere. And then I use TuneSat. Okay, TuneSat is a software where I uploaded my music, and I'm able to kind of, detect where my music goes or where it's been played, and it's just been crazy. Like, I logged in there, upload my music, and it's detecting, which shows and the places that those tracks are going. And I discovered that it's probably at 300 now, over 260 shows where my music is playing. And, I get to listen to the snippet of where it's at, and it feels good. It feels great. And with all of this is that it's actually building me some passive income for tracks that I did once. And it's those 10 beats that now I know how to rinse and repeat the process, and I'm just going to 10x, 100x, or 1000x this, so that I can, continue to build up on that, and it becomes legacy work. You know what I mean? It becomes a legacy that I can then pass on to generations beyond me, and the work has started now. So super amazing. You see what I'm saying? So these are some of the steps that I use to actually get inside of the door when it comes to sync licensing or music on TV and films and stuff like that. And you, the music artist, should also consider this, because it's one avenue that you can expand on to build some passive income, and to really use the talent that you have with your voice and turn it into gold with the passion that you have for the music. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Just wanted to share this milestone with you. Just want to let you know that it is possible when you want to achieve something. Look at somebody that's actually doing that, right? Get some coaching and accountability, guidance, get in the door a little bit faster. Like I said, 8 years ago, I had a couple little placements here and there, but now it's like explosion. You see what I'm saying? Over 260 and counting, and it's still going right now. And I got the coaching, the accountability, the guidance, followed a specific process with the intention of getting in, bringing value to the table, instead of just focusing on I want placements. Can I get into your library? I have this, or I have that. Reverse that. Use the value approach and be like, I'm composing the music in that style. Are you currently looking for composers or musician, or are your submissions are open for something like this? You wait for a reply, you rinse and repeat. Consistency is still the name of the game when it comes to this as well. And you're going to get in one way or the other. So just wanted to share this with you, so that you can get some nuggets out of this and make it happen for you as well. And I'm gonna sign out for now, and I'll have more on this coming up on one of the next episode on the Golden Voice podcast. All right, talk to you on the next one.